Nation.
Ultimate Hoops here, Warrenville. Robert
Regional-
DiBenedetto here, the league coordinator here. I'm here with the man, Corin, the regional manager.
Regional manager or regional coordinator?
Whatever. Same thing, still my boss.
Let's get into it. Warrenville, Illinois started off their quarterfinal playoffs tonight. Awesome start to the playoffs. We had 3 games, 6:30, 7:30, 8:30.
Upset.
A big upset. Now, as you see, our 7th seed, Goon Squad, did not retire. Let's get into our matchups. So our 6:30 game was a matchup between Goon Squad and the Lake Show. We had that, a Tim Tebow upset alert. For the Goon Squad, they came out balling tonight. Hard.
Absolutely. Big, huge. They didn't stop. Carlos Ray, injured. I think yesterday, twisted his ankle playing in open gym. Still came out and gave 100%.
So before the game, I saw him in the locker room. And news for Lake Show, they did not have Dan Silver, which is a huge loss.
Huge.
Because he keeps the team together. So he is managing T and he's managing Parks.
My 30% prediction without Dan Silver just went up to about 70%.
And I had my prediction at 49.9.8.7654321. Not 50%. They proved us wrong. They won 70-67. So shout out to Carlos Ray for playing through injury. He only had 10 points. So maybe
but he was vital to be on the court because they needed somebody else to guard.
He was an X factor. Another person that was an X factor that I got a chance to catch up with after the game was
Johnny
V, who I'll let him say his last name. But 67 up, they've got the ball with like 36 seconds left. He pulls up
Bang.
from the top of the key.
I was like, man, bad shot, nothing but
Good
net.
shot. Bad shot, good shot.
Right.
Where you're one of those Steph Currys where you're like, no. Okay, good shot.
Okay, good.
So, yeah, like I said, I caught up with Johnny V after the game. Let's hear what he had to say.
Ultimate Hoops regional coordinator here in Warrenville, quarterfinal playoffs with Goon Squad, Jonathan Viesca. Oh, man, so 40-something seconds left, 67 up. You just pull up from top of the key. Game-winning 3. What's it feel like right now?
It feels good because our team been losing a lot, and it finally feels good to get victory.
So you guys were the number 7 seed coming into the tournament. And everybody thought you were going to lose. I think Rob has a 49 chance of winning. But you guys only won 1 game during the regular season. What was it about the playoffs that you guys played better?
We just play as a team. We usually just fight against each other, so we lose against ourselves. So now we got together and play like a team.
So next game you'll play Furious, but their best player, Ray Alford, broke his hand, so he's out. So maybe you guys are catching some lucky breaks because you didn't have Dan Silver for Lake Show tonight. No Ray Alford next game. What are you guys going to look forward to next game?
We're just trying to get a victory, trying to go to the next game.
See yourself winning?
Yeah, of course. There we go.
All right, let's go. Good game.
Okay, that was Johnny V giving his input on the game. Very humble. He, says, that's what they were supposed to do. He says it was 1 game that they won during the regular season. Doesn't mean anything because playoff time, they were ready to show up.
Absolutely. So let's get on to the next one. We got the Suicide Squad
Versus the Boom Squad.
versus Boom Squad.
So Suicide
Squad
they
came out. They were balling. Like it was over before it started. It seemed like the game was over. I think Boom Squad actually quit at the end. There was like 2 minutes left, and they were like, "We're done."
Suicide
Squad.
Squad. They won 66-40. Setting the tone from the beginning was Ike.
Oh yeah, he was
29 points, 12 of 23 from the field. That's pretty efficient. But he was knocking down threes. He was playing aggressive. He understands
his best game of the season.
Best season. Without question, this was his best game of the season. He, Brian, who I thought was to score no points, and then Doug, 7 of 18, 16 points.
Well, you know what they did? They put Brian on Mike Avalon on. They were playing a boxing 1.
Okay.
So he was pretty much just there for defense the whole game. Like he was passing up shots and everything because he was probably just tired running around chasing him.
So here's my thing with Boom Squad. They had 5 guys. The whole game, it looked like Brad was just like...
He was gassed.
If you check the Facebook photos, I got a photo of Brad. His face is bright red.
Right.
He's
They missed
huffing and
Nick.
puffing.
They missed Nick.
No Nick Pano.
So, my prediction was for them to win, but with no Nick Pano,
Eli had to do too much, and that's
and
not
I pretty much said they were going to lose as soon as the game started.
Oh, now you're psychic.
No.
Oh, now you're psychic. Huh?
No, not a psychic.
Oh, now you're psychic.
Okay, I'm a psychic.
Now he's a psychic. He called them to win that game. Actually,
I did. But as
if
soon
I
as
can figure out iMovie, I'm gonna try and cut and paste, where I could put you in there picking Boom Squad to win this game, Mr. Psychic.
Right. Got it. Yep. So prediction for this game. Who you got?
If Mike plays and he's, you know what? I think I'm gonna go with Boom Squad no matter what.
Ooh, the upset.
I picked him to win the game, but when then Nick didn't show up, it was pretty much over for him. So
That's
Suicide Squad took the game, dominated. It was over before it started.
Big man Andrew Denton he's a body, but like Brad, he doesn't got stamina, man.
Yeah, he was done in 5 minutes.
5 minutes, he's done. He needs to get this cardio up. So this is spring season. Come back summer season, and maybe you'll have a little fresh legs underneath you.
All right, let's move on.
Last game of the night was the 8:30 game.
8:30 game.
8:30 game.
Eskimo Brothers versus No Size Light.
Your Eskimo brothers.
My Eskimo Brothers.
I don't know. Were you sleeping that game or what?
The first half.
And the second half.
No,
bro.
come on. I turned up in the second half.
So Eskimo Brothers win 63-60. If it wasn't for who would I say? Marcus. I'm gonna give it to Marcus Harris. Was grabbing rebounds like crazy for you guys tonight.
Yeah, he was rebounding. He was rebounding like crazy. He had a lot of offensive boards. He was running around. He hustles, but that's his game. That's what he does. Marcus Harris comes out and he hustles. He gives us everything. Then Marcus Williams, he actually hit a huge shot late in the game. Huge.
What was it for you? I mean, because you had to guard Elise.
Yeah, that's tough.
Who told us he'll be back next season, which is awesome to hear because he said he's got his stamina back and he's ready to go.
He said he's not going to quit.
Never retires.
Never retires.
But you had to guard him on defense. I mean, you were sleeping, so
he's tough. He's tough to guard on defense. It takes away all the energy for anything else that you want to do on the court.
And you heard it from Willie. I would say you and Willie are like co-captains, but Willie said you got him riled up there at one point in the game.
Yeah, but it didn't matter because it was over with after that.
Ooh. So quickly getting into our matchups for. Well, before that, you had a chance to catch up with Willie.
Yeah, we had a chance to catch up with Willie for an interview.
Let's hear what he had to say.
All right, we're here with Willie Dortch.
Will.
William Dortch, Bill Dortch.
Will.
And today, we're going to talk about the game a little bit today. So, what was your thoughts on the game today?
The team we played, they came out tough. No Size Light, Elise, Jason, those guys played hard. They came out pumped, and they came out making a lot of shots. My team came out sluggish.
So, next week, how do you feel about the game?
I think it's going to be pretty hype. I'm looking for them to play hard, and I think they're on a mission to get it done. They started off slow. They came back.
Picked it up. They actually
seed. They picked it up.
They got the third seed.
Yeah, they're playing good. They're playing with a lot of energy, and it's really hard to be.
You're saying a lot of good things about them. I don't like this.
No, I am. I'm saying.
I don't like this at all.
I'm making facts. I'm stating facts about what I see in that squad.
All right, Will.
I want my team to be ready.
Thank you for coming out today.
No problem.
We kind of had enough of him talking good things about them. We're out of here. All right, so let's get into next week's matchup. We're going to have the first game of the night. We're going to have Fast and the Furious.
This is breaking news right here. This right here is an Instagram post of Ray Alford's hand.
He's done for the rest of the season. He's their leader. He spreads the floor for them.
He is their captain.
I don't know what this means.
He is their leader, and you can't lead with a broken hand, so he's going to be out. But they still have Mike Rose.
They still have a lot of talent on the team. They're still probably the most talented team, even without him. Mm-hmm. But this is huge for them because he's the leader on the floor for them. He gets them together, gets them going. So Fast and the Furious is going to be playing against Goon Squad.
The number 7. This is Goon Squad. I like Fast and the Furious. Even without Ray Alford, Mike Rose is gonna go off. He's gonna be slicing and dicing and just showing them why he's been, revving it up for this.
Probably MVP for the league so far.
Exactly. Carlos Ray, you said still injured. Your pick?
Yeah. So Carlos Ray being injured still, even without Ray. I'm still gonna go with Fast and Furious. I think they still got too much because they got other players that can score the ball, and it's not gonna be a huge factor missing Ray for this game.
So that's it already, right?
And then we got Eskimo Brothers versus
that's your squad.
Yes, against
So-
Suicide Squad.
So we obviously know who you're picking,
Yeah, right. That's a.
but let's find out why you're picking your team.
I think we match up really well against them. I mean, we played 2 games versus them in the regular season. We pretty much won both. I mean, the second one we did give away, but it was like a 1-point game. The first game was a blowout. We blew them out of the water. The second game was tight, but I mean, actually we were winning by like 10, and then we just like gave the game away. I don't know. We just lost it for some reason. I don't get it.
So here's my thing: if you guys play how you guys played tonight, they're gonna suicide squeeze you guys. The way they played tonight, running up and down the floor.
Right.
You know, I got it going tonight. I could see Doug getting it going next week, and then you're guarding the big man, so it's 2 different big men than you played tonight. Elise is more of a tall guy.
Right.
Andrew Denton is more of a banger, so
Right.
he's gonna give you body blows.
Right.
It's like a boxing match. He's gonna be giving you body blows the whole match. That when you come down on offense and you take a shot, it might affect you on your shot.
I'm not really worried about him as much as I was Elise. Like Elise is way tougher to guard. Andrew's not as tough.
I need to see more out of Brian.
Yeah, 0 points.
0
tonight.
points is nothing. But Doug was a little passive tonight. But
They didn't need him because they turned up and the game was over quick. So.
Well, he sort of passed the throne to Ike, and if Ike is going to play like this for the rest of the playoffs, that's going to be something. That's
that'll be tough. That'll be tough.
And they got a good team, but like I said, if you guys are sleepwalking like you were tonight,
yeah, we can't just turn up in the second half and expect to win. We got to be
you got to
turn up in the first half.
Yeah,
right.
But it'll be fun to see. So I know you don't want to hear it. I know Will doesn't want to hear it, but I'm taking Suicide Squad in a close game. I think it's going to be a 1 or 2 possession game. It's going to come down to the end, and they're going to hit a big shot. And if you guys can respond, then maybe you can. But I like Suicide Squad winning in a close victory.
Fair enough.
It'll be fun to see. Quarterfinals were awesome starting off.
Yeah, it was absolutely fabulous today.
That was good.
Every game was pretty good.
We got what we wanted in an upset. A 7 seed winning.
Yeah. The upset was beautiful.
No, Dan Silver hurt them.
Right. Yeah, absolutely. The second game, not so much.
Aaron Ray had the running shoes on again. Those running shoes are lucky running shoes.
I think so.
So keep those on. Just don't give them to Carlos with his sprained ankle.
Yeah.
So quarterfinals are done.
We'll see you here next week. Playoffs, baby.
Since for Fast and Furious versus your squad, Eskimo Bros.
No.
Who are they playing?
Let's play Goon Squad. Fast and Furious versus Goon Squad. So what's your prediction for this game?
Fast and Furious blows them off.
Blows them off?
Yeah. They don't blow them off.